Welcome back to Doom 2nd Edition. We're continuing on from our intro at episode 1, and we now have the invaders going. So the only invaders that the demon player has is the possessed soldiers. And so they're going to take their turn. There's 2 of them, and they have a movement of 4, a range of 5, rolling 1 red and 1 black die for an attack. And they have muscle memory, and it says while attacking they can re-roll 1 die. Alright, so they're going to choose this one here. And they're also going to play a card. The card they're going to play for that particular demon is Crippling Strike. Play this card before rolling any dice for your attack. Choose and remove 1 die. After you perform the attack, the defender becomes stunned. And stunned basically means when you are attacked again, you cannot have any defense. So that is what they are playing. So again, now movement can be split up. So we can move 2, attack, and move 2 again. So this guy's going to go 1, 2 to right here. And he is going to attack Bravo, who's standing right here. So we're going to go to the dice tray. We're going to roll up 1 less die. So instead of a red and black, he's going to be just rolling 1 black die. But then Bravo is going to be stunned. Alright, it's just 1 black die for this attack. And 1 hit. Alright, now we go to Bravo's cards, and we're going to flip a card over for his defense. Now remember, he will be stunned after this. Alright, and so these are his cards in his hand. He could use his armor, but that's kind of a waste. He's going to flip the card over, and he dodges all damage. So that was a good time for the demon player for that to come out, because it was just 1 damage anyway. Alright, and now he's going to be stunned. So what does stunned mean? Well, this is the stunned card. It says when defending, you do not reveal any cards for defense, and before rolling any dice for an attack, you remove 1 die. And then after you're either attacked or you attack, then you are not stunned anymore. Alright, back to the board we go to continue on with the demon's turn. I should mention a little bit about line of sight and cover. So line of sight means you take any corner of the square that the model is in to every corner of the square of the target you're shooting at. If any one of those lines passes through either another figure or a dotted, a solid red line or a solid black line, they have cover. Cover just means you get to draw a defense card. If you don't like the one you drew, you draw another one. That's how cover works. Otherwise, you have clear line of sight, and there you go. Alright, so we're going to play another card for this demon, and we're going to take a look at it here in a second. Alright, so the demon player are going to play another card. They're going to play this one, Onslaught. Play this card after a demon performs an attack during its activation. That demon may perform 1 additional attack targeting another Marine. So, they're going to target Delta, and they are within 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. They have a range of 5, so that's not a problem. And this time they're just rolling up a straight red and black die. So let's get to the dice tray and see what they can do against Delta. Alright, attacking Delta. The red to black, and they have muscle memory, and I forgot all about that on the first attack, which was dumb. But anyway, on this one, I'm going to remember. We're going to re-roll the black die for muscle memory, and it's still 1. So only 2 damage potential against Delta. Alright, let's take a look at his defense cards and see if he's going to block that. And here we have Delta, and we're going to take a look at his defense card, and it is 2, so no damage. Wow, our demons are totally ineffectual at this point. Alright, there's still 1 more possessed soldier to go. Let's get to the board and find out what he's going to do. And we do have 2 movement left on the other one as well. And with 2 movement left, this guy is going to be going 1, 2 back to this corner. Alright, next up is this one. So have to think about what he's going to do here for a second and come right back. Alright, so our next demon player is going to go. He's going to attack directly onto our stunned Bravo Marine. He's going to play a card, and he's going to play Hellish Power. Play this card before rolling any dice to attack a target Marine who has suffered the least damage, which is either of them, because they're both no damage at all. Add a black die. So he's going to get no defense. We're going to be rolling this time 2 black and 1 red die. So let's get to the dice tray and roll it up. Alright, and he has muscle memory, so he may re-roll a die. You don't have to. This is, you may re-roll. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, this is not good. We got 2, 3. He's going to re-roll one of the black dice for his muscle memory. Come on, let's get something better. 2 more. That's going to be 5 damage that the Marine can't block. Or can he? Let's go to Bravo's area and see what he can do about that. And oh man, these Marines I think are a bit overpowered, but there you go. He has Hardened Resolve. When defending, you may discard this card to choose and remove 1 die. Well, he's going to do that, because why would he not do that? These are the dice that potentially hit him. He'll just remove this one. Alright, boom. 2 damage, disappearing. Now remember, he's stunned, so he's going to not be stunned after this. However, he also has in his hand armor. While defending, you may play this card and add 2 defense. Then you draw an action card. So you can play the card when you're stunned. Oh, guess what? The other 2 damage goes away, and then he gets to draw a card. Wow, ridiculous. So, what damage is left? 1. 1 damage. From 12 down to 11. And that's going to end off the demon turn, but the demon still has 4 movement. Let's see if he wants to move somewhere. Alright, and this demon is going to move away. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to this location. Alright, it's going to be back to turn order, and of course, the only player that hasn't gone yet is Delta, so he will be next. But we're going to take a look at turn order cards and see that anyway. Alright, turn order deck. That was the Invader going. Of course, now we have Delta goes. Now, we did have another Invader card in here, but it's kind of pointless because all demons have activated already, so that's not going to... we're not going to be activating possessed soldiers again because they only get to activate... each group only gets to activate once during the round, and they have now activated. Alright, up next then will be Delta. So what is Delta going to do? Probably bring some pain. Alright, Delta's got a bunch of cards. He can play 2 main actions. So you've got 1, 2 here. Scoped Burst gives him a movement of 3. Reposition gives him a movement of 3. So he's going to be playing, of course, Reposition. That's going to give him 3 movement. And then he's going to be playing, I think, Unload twice, or Scoped Burst. I think he'll use Scoped Burst and one of the Unload cards. So that's going to be... so basically, Reposition gives him 3 movement. He gets 3 movement from Scoped Burst. This attack ignores cover, so that's pretty good. Range, or speed of 3, a 6 speed. This is range 7. And then he has Unload, which is from his Heavy Assault Rifle. They're both Heavy Assault Rifles. Wow. So he's going to have a total of 6 movement, and he's going to have 2 attacks. So let's get to the board, figure out where he's going to move, what attacks he's going to do, and in which order and against which target. Alright, we're going to go to the board and get him moving. Alright, so our Marine's at the top here. He is going to move just 1 space here, and then he's going to use that Scoped Burst attack. That leaves him 5 movement, let's not forget. Range of 7, doing 2 red dice and 1 black. And a range of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 here range, no problem at all. The dotted red lines, you can't move through them, but they do not block line of sight or give any cover. They're just kind of, you're not going to walk through the molten metal there. So he's going to do an attack against this possessed soldier. Let's get to the dice tray. Like I said, it's going to be 2 red and 1 black. Alright, 2 red, 1 black. And what does he get? He gets not the greatest. That's 3 potential damage. We're going to have to go to the demon deck now and flip a card for defense. Alright, on the demon deck here, what do they have for defense? 2. So they're going to block 2 of it. So that's only 1 damage on that demon. I'm going to put the damage out on the demon itself. Now the possessed soldier here, I don't know if you can see it, has Overwatch. And if after a Marine within 5 spaces, well that Marine was 6, he could take an overshot shot back at him if we spend one of these. But that's not going to happen, so he's just going to take 1 damage. Let's put the damage on the board next to that possessed soldier. Alright, so our Marine Delta here has 5 movement left. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Can he do that? 1, 2, 3. Yes, no problem. 2 away from this one, and he's going to unload. And he's going to unload with his heavy assault rifle. It says you may perform this attack 1 additional time. So he gets to basically shoot twice, 2 red, 1 black die. Has a range of 5, which is no problem. Now he's also, let's not forget, the close combat specialist, which means while attacking a figure within 2 spaces, you may change 1 die to any face. Ooh, he's going to get to do that twice. He should be able, we would think, to blow this guy away. Keeping in mind he still has 2 movement. So if he can get this guy to a stagger value, he can, oh no, he can't stomp on him because he's 3 away. Well, we'll see. Let's get to the dice tray. 2 red, 1 black, and he gets to set any one of his die faces to whatever he likes. Alright, 2 red, 1 black, and we're going to keep those, and he's going to set the black die to a 3. So it's 3, 4, 5, that's 6 potential damage on that possessed soldier. Let's go to the card area for the demons and see if they can block any of that. Alright, that's pretty nasty. Let's see, 6 damage. Well, 6 damage, we blocked 2 of it, so he's that possessed soldier is only going to take 4 damage. Alright, let's put the damage on the demon figure out on the board. Alright, that's 4 damage on this guy. But let's not forget that the possessed soldiers have the ability to Overwatch. So the demon player is going to spend their Argent Power token to do the Overwatch. After a Marine within 5 spaces, Delta's only 2 away, performs an attack. If he is in your line of sight, which he clearly is, perform an attack targeting him. So he gets to fire back. And he's going to fire back with 1 red and 1 black. So let's have that Overwatch attack happen right now. Alright, Overwatch attack. 1 red, 1 black. Muscle memory. We're going to re-roll the black one for him. And he gets 4. Wow, that's a pretty good Overwatch attack. 4 potential damage. Let's go to Delta's area, draw a card for his defense. Alright, 4 potential damage. We're going to draw a card for defense. Oh, come on. 3. So he's going to take 1 damage. 12 down to 11. Oh man, this is not going the way of the demons. Okay, that was the Overwatch. Now we did play the with the heavy assault rifle, the unload, so he gets to do another attack. 2 red and a black, and I think he's gonna. It's kind of overkill. He still has 2 movement, so you know what he's going to do. Let's go to the board. He's going to move his final 2 movement, and then he's going to do that last attack. Alright, so for his final 2 movement, he's going to go 1, 2, right here beside the heavily damaged possessed soldier. He's going to attack this guy. He's within 2, and because he's the close combat specialist, once again, he gets to set the die face. This is his second heavy assault rifle attack with unload. It doesn't say you have to target the same enemy. You may perform this attack 1 additional time. Nope, you can target 2 different enemies. So he's just unloading with his heavy gun, heavy assault rifle. Now we're going to do it at this guy. Alright, it's going to be 2 red, 1 black, and he gets to set the die face to anything he likes. Alright, 2 red, 1 black. And this time he's got 2. He's going to set one of the red ones to a 2. So it's going to be 5 potential hits. Let's go to the demon deck and see if there's any defense going to be happening. demon defense deck time. And what does the demon have for defense? 1. Well, he's going to block 1, which means 4 damage is going to go through that demon. The demon already has 1 damage. It only has a total health of 5, so it is blown away. Wow, that was a nasty attack. So this demon, a possessed soldier, is actually destroyed, blown off the map by the heavy assault rifle attack. We still have 1 kicking around, though. We couldn't get rid of both of them. And that is going to kind of finish off. That finishes off basically the round because everyone's had a turn. So now we're going to go back to the status phase. And we're going to resolve these steps. So we're going to prepare the initiative deck. But before we do that, let's not forget, we have the special setup here because of Horde. So the Horde card says start of the status phase. So the very first thing we're going to do is the invader chooses 1 or 2 spaces containing portal tokens and flips them over, and then gates in or summons in his demons. So, oh, and also at the end of the round, if there are no more portals on the map, which there are, each remaining demon group gets an Argent Power token placed on them. Alright, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to have the demon player once again gets to flip over 2 of those portals and spawn in some demons. Alright, once again there's lots of choices. There's a yellow portal down here, there's a yellow one here, blue, and we have blue here. So, I'm going to come back here in a second. The demon player is going to choose 2 of them and do some spawning. And the demon player has chosen the blue one here and the yellow one here. So now they get to gate in demons. And so we're going to find out which demons are going to gate in here in 1 second. So we're going to start with the blue portal. And so the portal goes away and 2 possessed soldiers come in. And on the yellow gate, let's find out what's coming in there. Ooh, it's probably something more nasty. And so that portal disappears, and we get now a cacodemon and 2 more possessed soldiers. So there's going to be 5 possessed soldiers on the board and a cacodemon. Oh man. And continuing on with the status phase, now we're going to prepare the initiative deck. And so this time, once again, we have Delta, and we have Bravo, and 2 invaders. I'll shuffle this here at the end of our episode. This will be the end of the episode for today, and I'll shuffle it again at the beginning of the next one. But we still have a little bit more to do with the status, and that has to do with ready demons. Well, our possessed soldier card is readied again, and now the demon player draws event cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 left. He can discard any of them for Argent Power tokens if he wants. And does he even want to do that? I don't know if he's going to do that. He already gets 2 for the yellow spawn, so he's not going to do that. He's going to put an Argent Power token on the possessed soldier and 1 on the cacodemon. And then it is, that's going to be the end. So when we come back, next episode, we're going to start looking at turn order. So that's going to be it for today. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Doom 2nd Edition. We're playing Molten Retrieval. And yeah, we have a few more demons on the board now than what we started with. So we're going to see what happens in the next episode. So thanks so much, and we'll see you then.